Hey, welcome to Thrift Store Thursday. Now, this week I went to a thrift store that's helping people who are addicted and get unaddicted. It's like a halfway house for people who need help. And the thrift store is part of their way to help them get jobs and get working again, putting stuff out, pricing things, stuff like that. So it's a really good thing. It helps out the community. I always support thrift stores that are actually out there helping more than other thrift stores that are just trying to get free stuff. So at this thrift store, I found something I've never heard of before. It was only $2.99. It looked like something from Constructs, which I have had before. I used to have this really cool helicopter. You could squeeze the trigger and make the propellers roll. These are called Vex Robotics Hex Bug. I have heard of Hex Bug. There's a figure in here. That's what I was kind of curious about. This guy right here. Oh my gosh, that face. And I think his arms is in there somewhere. I saw a floating hand in here somewhere. Whether or not he's complete, I don't know. It's kind of hard to fish around and move the thing around and look at it. I kind of saw him in the background. But look at that crazy face. So I don't know if I'm going to build what they want me to build. But it looks like something you can build all kinds of things. The creativity is always a keen thing to do. I don't think these work with Lego whatsoever. I may be wrong though. The studs might fit in these holes. It does remind me of a Technic set somewhat. It reminds me somewhat between Constructs, Robotics, and the Technic Legos. And there was this thing for a while from Legos called Snaps, or the Naps, or something like that. Or the Zax. There's been so many construction sets that I've bought over the years. I've always liked building things. Now, I also got this MASH 7th season for $1.99. I was like, wow, it's a 7th season. I checked, there's 3 discs. Okay, so it says 3 discs. There's a 4th disc in here floating, and I was like, I don't know. She said, well, it's season 11, and there's no, this is season 11 disc 2, but those are season 11 over there, and I couldn't find any of the ones. I have seasons 1 through 4. They had seasons 1, 2, and 7. I was like, well, I want 7, and if they had 11, I'd get 11. So let's see. 7 disc 2, 7 disc 3, and check this stuff before you leave, and then 7 disc 1, and then the 7, 11, I couldn't find it over there, so it was in there already. She was like, yeah, whatever. They look pretty scratched up though, but I should be fine. But I always check that stuff before you leave. And for $1.99 for an entire season, yes please. Now, as you know, humans in my universe are 1/18 scale, unless they're the 12-inch scale. But the 10 for the action figures that have cars and stuff, I like these. This probably came with some kind of vehicle. I'm guessing one of those Walmart vehicles. Because in our town, we only have a Walmart. We don't have a Target. We don't have any of that stuff. He reminds me of the Bionic Man. I mean, that face looks a lot like Steve Austin. And it looks like my Bionic Man action figure I still have from the 70s. And he's wearing a blue shirt, which is not really Bionic Man, but still. He just has that strong Bionic Man look. But he's got some pretty good articulation. I mean, he's got the ball joint right there, screw in the side. There's no rubber band or anything, so it's just a swivel at the waist, which goes all the way around. There's unfortunately no rubber band inside. The arms are on a hinge and swivel joint for both the elbows. And then the head is it's on a swivel joint. I don't think it does, well, it kind of does a little up and down, but I don't know if that's just because it's loose, because some kid probably played with this. Speaking of which, I need to make sure I always have cleaning wipes with me when I go to stores, because I immediately feel dirty when I get out of them, because just people, And then I found this thing, and I was like, I don't know what this is, but 25 cents? Sure. It looks like, I'm not sure if this is real furniture for like 6-inch figures or dollhouse furniture, because it's a little bit too big for him. Looked like when I was a kid. And I don't know if it's just stuff you buy at like what's that place called, Hobby Lobby. People like to just sit around for dust collecting. It's got this neat little pond. It's kind of like whatever that, I don't know what the material is. This is definitely metal. These two things are definitely metal. This is more like I don't know what you call it, stone or something. Like, and then a little turtle. And yeah, this feels like the kind of stuff you'd put in your garden. Like you'd put this out there where the little plants are. He's like a little turtle with a little ladybug on his back. I was like, that's adorable. It reminds me of something from Strawberry Shortcake. So, yeah, I need to get some wipes and clean some of this stuff down. So that's one thing at thrift stores. Yeah, they're notorious for having lots of dusty things. But what did you get at your thrift store this week? And what does the group support? I'm just curious of what other organizations are out there that support. Oh, I was about to say there's another thing in there. Oh, I just found his arm. So there's his arm. And, you know, I know that I can't think of the name of the place. It's like 4 words or something like something. And I'll put it in the title. I'll find it this time and put it in the title, because last time I went to look for it, it was still under the old name that the store before it had. So yeah, just let me know what you guys are finding out there, what stores you go to. I heard Goodwill doesn't really do anything for the community other than just taking your old stuff and reselling it. I don't know. We don't have a Goodwill. I've been to Goodwill. There's one up in Bellevue. What's the name of that town? There's a town that's on the end of our county, really close to Wilmington, and I'm not really fond of the town. It's got a big Walmart, but it's just the driving area. Oh, it's stupid. It's like when you pull out of Walmart, you can't take a left. You got to take a right and then do a U-turn up. You got to go take a right. Then you got to go through 3 lights basically and take a U-turn. You can't just take a left out of Walmart. It's so stupid. Bellevue, something. I can't remember the name of the town. But yeah, and their McDonald's is way overpriced. I'm like, I thought McDonald's were all the same price. Not theirs. Nope. Don't go there. But it's like it's the last town of ours before you get to Wilmington. Anyway, so let me know which one of these things that you're most interested in. I'm very interested in getting into these and just building something. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Today's a beautiful day, so I'm not going to be building these days. But on the rainy days, it's a great day to build like Gundam kits or whatever. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great Thursday.